All right, we're live.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody.
We should do the check. Does it sound okay? Do we look okay?
Let's get some feedback.
Yes. Flying VS Farm. Hello. Internet's out, but that won't stop me. Love the attitude. Awesome. So let's kind of hang out, wait for some others to join. Hopefully others join. Awesome. So nobody else here. If you're watching the replay, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of hanging out. Hey, Brown Coat Homestead. You're the first. No, Flying VS Farm is first. Well, they're not here. Or have you know they're not here? Participants. Oh. Hey, Chad and Mary. Hey. What's up, kids? This is Brown Farm. What's up? Hey, tell them what's up. Missy got a new haircut.
I did not.
And new glasses. Sarah and Sam are having fun. You know, it's like we go live and then it's like they need to lose their minds. It's like,
and take apart the couch.
Let's just be maniacs.
Yeah, let's run around, make noise, scream and holler, fight.
Yes. Hey, Diana and Tina. I love the no snow video the kids did. So funny. They're awesome. Thank you. Patrick Miles. Hello. Me and my 6-year-old son. Hey, Aiden. Hello. And Mimi and Wallace Alamode is here. Hello, Wallaces.
Hey,
they're going to come over tomorrow. And I says, the Wallaces are coming. And Sarah says, who's the Walruses?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's the
And Wallace Alamode, they have just started their own YouTube channel on homeschooling. So if you want to follow their adventure, they are brand new at it. So check them out. The South Stoic video was great, says Stringfield. Good,
Yes.
thank you. Whitetail Hollow, hey, Tracy. Florida Panhandle, how's your weather there? Is it pretty chilly like the rest of Florida from what I hear? Jean, thank you. Today's video is great, they're saying. Rough Road, hello.
Northwest
And Kimberly, hello guys. So it was really cool. Yesterday I was just pretty burned out and we didn't know what to do for the vlog. I was telling Emma my idea of the no snow vlog and she's like, yes. And normally when I ask them to vlog, she's not super awesome and excited about it. But she's like, oh, I can do this. And she had all these ideas. And
But it was too dark. I was gonna do a few more things.
Yeah.
It was too dark.
When we lose the light, our camera doesn't focus correctly, and then it died, and so she came and grabbed my phone. So if you missed that vlog, check it out. They were hilarious. So yes, they would gladly send you the snow.
I want snow. I want to.
Funny enough, we're getting snow tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
Right?
I want
And then
snow.
like
I
all
want snow.
several days in a row after that.
yes, so it is in the forecast, so we are actually looking forward to
I
it.
didn't know that.
I hope.
I want to make a snow fort.
Okay, so Tracy said it's been in the 20s to 40s there, and that's in Florida. That's probably pretty rare, isn't it? I mean, we've been in the 40s here, and that's very warm. Very warm. Oh,
Too warm.
thank you. Yeah, too warm. That was a great video. Thank you, Paula. So, from Northern Australia, hey, is it Dion? I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Anyway, so the topic of tonight
Well, is the video looking good? Did we get feedback on that?
Somebody
Sound
said-
okay? Can you hear us all right?
I think somebody said it did look right.
They did.
Kimberly says someone has a nice haircut. I know. I really, you know, I did a great job, didn't I?
My hair never got any shorter.
I know. Check it out. So we had wanted to get it cut, but then she got pink eye, and she's like, "This is driving me crazy." And so she cleared up, and we went and got it cut. So thank you. No snow here either. Says Wallace Alamode. Missy, nice new glasses and hairdo. Awesome.
Thank you.
Flying VS Farm, it's not just south, it's south and southeast. We need it back in the west.
Yes, we do.
Hey everyone, and South stole it and is south, so I can't read. Hello everyone, and the South stole. Awesome. Love the crochet headband. Oh good, you got it. Okay, great. I wondered. Stringfield Ridge Farm, they got the headband. I think they're the ones that bought it off of Rose's auction.
Oh, okay.
Or did you win it from the thing? My brain is in Tahiti. So I'm glad. Does it fit? Was it good? Awesome. Let's see. Need to invest in peaches and oranges if the south keeps getting cold snow. I know, right? Those are going to be gold. Awesome.
Hey, Hickory Hill.
Avon Leon. I can't read.
Avalon.
Avalon.
Avalon Acres.
I'm having a Hossie's brain, so this can be a very entertaining vlog tonight. Hey, Hickory Hill, as Jonah already said hi, but hey.
I'll just let you read it.
No. Awesome. So, do you want to jump into the topic of the night?
What is our topic?
Our topic of the night is when homesteaders disagree.
Like you and I disagree?
Yeah.
Or we disagree with other homesteaders?
No, us. I think. So I didn't quite know how to title it, obviously.
When the
parents disagree. When the homesteaders that are married disagree.
No, the title's fine. We disagree all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Parents on the home.
So, we kind of wanted to.
I didn't want her to cut her hair. She did, and she did, which is what's important. But we disagreed.
We did disagree. But I don't know. I was good with whatever. Missy loves a short haircut, and
I hate. She wanted it shorter.
Yeah. Okay. Stringfield. Yes, they bought it from Rose's auction. Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hi from Bama. I disagree sometimes. Who doesn't disagree, right? So everybody they're disagreeing. The wife always wins. Happy wife, says Grandpa's farm. Actually, in this instance, we were kind of discussing more of the chickens and the chicken coop and the chicken coop design. We've had 2 different chicken coops in our chicken journey, right? And both of them have not been what I want.
Oh yeah.
What did you
Nope,
want?
they haven't, have they?
No.
Because I'm the one building them, so therefore it is what I want. Isn't that how it works?
So let's see. Oh man, is that what you meant? I thought this was going to be about other homesteaders that don't do what you do. What? I know.
Don't like
what you do. Yeah, sadly, it's not that drama filled. We have put people down for a letdown.
Mom.
Well, we could talk about that too.
Yeah.
When Just Life got Missy's
Oh,
original.
great. Yes, Julian, we loved it. Great work, Missy. She got your Missy original.
Thank you. It took forever to find out what to do.
Okay, so Avalon says, oh my gosh, Hubs and I don't see eye to eye on the chicken issue. I want rabbits. He don't. I'm going to win, says Stringfield. So Chili says, I have the same chicken coop problem. Okay, so
what's your problem?
My
with
problem.
my coop?
What's my problem? I want a walk-in chicken coop. I want to be able to walk into it. I would like it to have dirt floors. And yeah, I want to be able to walk into the coop.
I've already got ideas.
So I want it like a shed.
And I don't.
Why don't you?
Because I don't think that to me is so much wasted space.
Really?
You have to build it tall enough for you to walk into, and we don't need it that tall
That's true.
for the amount of birds we have.
But the turkeys would like it. And then they wouldn't get pooped on at night.
Yeah.
Unless.
And then we've just got this giant shed that we have chickens living in.
Right.
To me, I want it to be more purpose built.
Art and homesteading, they use their milking barn as a chicken coop too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
they
I have
do.
an
Yes,
idea.
they do. Okay, so Hickory's Hill says, hell, LOL. Hey, if I don't build it, I can't complain. Right? And I don't complain. It's just not what I would like.
And I don't want to go in a chicken coop.
Well,
That's
you
for
don't go
chickens
to
in their
chicken
poop. If
I do
you,
it.
well, you don't have to go in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Chicken barns is Grandpa's farm, right? A chicken barn.
That would be so much
So
fun.
I don't know why. I guess that's the kind of coop I grew up with. And so in my mind, that's what it was. That's what you do. You have a walk-in chicken
You
coop.
had a chicken coop?
Yeah. We had
Oh, wait, never
chickens.
mind, never
We had
mind.
chickens growing up, and nobody can tell me what happened to them. I ask questions, and they all think I'm nuts. So we came home from church one day, feathers everywhere, and I was young enough that the details are fuzzy. But I asked my family, oh, I don't know, we just got rid of them. No, something happened. Nobody can tell me. So I don't know. I don't know where the chickens went. But
Interesting.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why. I think it would be easier to clean out. They could have more. I don't know. That's made me pause to think it is wasted space. But on the other hand, I'd be happy.
I have an idea.
Flying BS Farm is agreeing. Ah.
Okay. Let's see.
Walk-in coop in a
And
heartbeat.
Grandpa's Farm says the advantage of a tall coop is that he gets trapped wrapped up high where they roost. So that would be good.
But
Let's see. Well, dog grab some tools and wood and get building when he gets home safe surprise. Yes. Just get a whole flock, chickens, ducks, geese, quails, turkeys. We have chickens. We had a goose, not doing that again. So turkeys. We just need the quails and the ducks. I'm not doing another goose. We already have a tractor, so I see both in my future. Fantastic.
I don't think I want ducks again.
Get more chickens. We're hoping that we'll hatch out more chickens.
Yes, we are gonna get more chickens.
Yes.
We've got plenty of room.
Hey, Central Mountain. Thanks for coming. Let's see. CZ Horses. I need to get used to your new name. Get me to the farm. I have had a long hair and short hair. I have it semi-short now. It's so much easier. I want to get mine somewhat chopped off. I've been cutting it myself.
I love my long hair.
Yeah, so
I debated trying to cut it up to here, but
yeah, so I want to get it chopped off. Okay, so ours is a walk-in sand floor with deep pine shavings. Yes. See, the 1870s homestead. That's me drooling. That's what I want.
I have an idea for the coop.
So let's convince Jonah. Why do I need that? Help me.
Whoa. Why? So if this is such a big deal, why did you settle with what we have?
Because you're the builder.
Ah.
And that's what you
I was
told me.
just
Well,
playing around.
I'm building it.
That's really why.
Yes. Okay, so use it as a walking in compost heap. That's a good idea.
And when we built the two coops that we've built, well, minus the
Look at Grandpa's farm.
chicken tractor.
My coop up in Alaska was 1/2 coop, 1/2 outhouse. It was walk in both sides. There you go. Chickens went into your tummy, silly. Tammy, I don't think so. I don't think my parents weren't of that nature that they would have fed them to us. So I don't think that was it. But that's funny. Okay, what is your idea,
Maybe
Missy?
it was, though.
Crown Coat Homestead.
Since she really doesn't even know.
What was your idea, Missy? Somebody was saying with the chicken.
Yeah,
coop.
because Missy's been saying that she's had an idea and you can keep cutting.
Well, I'm ignoring her. I've got mom brain. What's your idea? Tell everybody. You're behind Dad's head. Come over.
You go inside the door, and then there's a chicken. There's inside. There's a thing where the nesting boxes.
Talk to the camera.
And then there's a ramp that they walk up and go to another set of nesting boxes. So then there's more nesting boxes.
We'll have to sketch it out. You should write it out and show us. That's
Draw
awesome.
a picture.
Yes. Walk-in compost heap. I think I already said that. That's awesome. We will be renovating a stall in our barn as a walk-in for the chickens. We want a barn.
That's what I want to do.
Bad.
We'll build a barn and then turn a stall into a chicken coop or something, right?
Yes, that would be cool.
And we need to build
Okay.
a loft.
That would be
too.
cool.
What did I say?
A loft.
To build a barn and a stall and turn it into a chicken coop.
You had to look like, I'm reading, but I don't know what you said.
So Bob says the old Quasar TVs with the works in a drawer for servicing. Just have a coop with drawer pullouts for cleaning and egg gathering.
There you go.
Okay, how about a tractor for the meat birds and coop for layers? So
Not a bad idea.
that's not about it. I've heard that the traditional chickens that you raise are gross.
What do you mean?
So like they get big and they're weird, and so do like a dual purpose chicken, not the cross. The Cornish crosses, I've heard, are not the best chicken
For meat birds?
for meat birds.
That's why you raise Cornish cross.
I know, but
meat.
I've heard that you should look into other things because that's. Anybody have experience with the Cornish cross? I've kind of been told not to do a Cornish cross.
Agree. Homesteaders disagree.
Don't chop off your beautiful hair. As a man, I love long hair. Oh, thanks, Bob.
So do I.
Yeah. So if I did, I wouldn't chop. I don't know, give it a healthy trim. But
I love
let's see. Thank you. So
I love
I know. So the Chili's saying Flying VS Homestead. I love your reenacting stuff. So we didn't know that Flying VS Farm had a channel. And so there's probably a lot of you in here that if we're not aware that you have a channel, I'm sorry. So we just recently checked out
Flying
Flying
VS
VS
Farm.
Farm, and she's amazing.
And she needs to do more videos.
Yeah, yeah,
If I had one complaint.
I know. So because they're not. Gosh, we understand how hard it is to get
Right.
videos up, but we'd like to see some more. So check them out. Let's see. My parents had an old shed they converted into a coop, right? I tried to get him to let me turn
Well,
our
so
old van into a coop.
Back in our old home, we didn't have a lot of space.
We didn't.
And so I didn't want to build this big shed that we couldn't then move because I didn't think.
And where we used to live wasn't real chicken friendly anyway.
Right. So there's more
We
reasons
were only
to
supposed
it.
to have like 6 chickens, and we had like 14, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There was one point where we had too many, and we did get rid of some because there's a 6 chicken rule. So Bob says, Missy, cute haircut. I like it on you, but it's not for mom. No. Yeah, no. I prefer ponytail. Yeah, Missy likes the short. I'm not so much into that. So awesome. Let's see. Building a coop out of pallets as soon as we collect enough. Great, Rough Road. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We've really liked our pallet shack that we
For the
use.
goats, yeah.
I'd really like to build a pallet brooder for the babies. You
Oh,
know?
that's a good idea.
Because our brooding hens they use the goat shack, the cow shack a lot for their babies.
Did they?
So if we built just a small structure, and then if we had to move a broody hen, we could just move her in there, close it. It would be dark, and it'd be so safe from and then the chicks could be up and scratching.
Okay.
So I love pallet building. I love it. I love it. So
We have a local scrapyard that we go to for materials, and a lot of the pallets there. Well, the pallets are free, right?
yeah, they take as many as you want.
And then anything metal, I think they charge you for. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's awesome.
Okay, so people are talking about the birds. They are delicious, just ugly.
No reenacting
Here in Chile, but I love doing it in the USA.
Interesting.
Broilers are horrible. Cornish cross, yuck. Okay, that's from Hickory Hill. So we're getting, homesteaders are disagreeing. Yes, they were great. Dual purpose are not cost effective. Hey everyone. Hey Josh. Don't do it watching them grow, not natural. Says Flying VS Farm. That's what I've heard.
That's how I feel. The whole Cornish cross.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's see. Chad says there's no debate on that one. I like walk-in as well. If I can avoid bending over, I do. And the only time the coop we have now is annoying to me is when we go to clean it out.
Why?
It's just really hard to get the shovel around the bench, get everything. It's just difficult.
Use a broom.
The awning is really
the way
awkward.
yeah. Missy smacks her head on the awning every time.
Still more work coming in the future.
Well, it's falling
We
apart.
shouldn't have had this discussion.
I know. I'm thinking our current coop will last another few years.
All right, it will.
Let's see. There's a connection with broad-breasted Cornish cross chickens and double-bellied persons who eat them, like me. Okay, Avalon Acres has a channel. We need to write this down. Missy, write this down.
Yeah, we need to check them out.
Yes, who else has a channel? Cornish cross feed to H conversion can't be matched by any other breed.
To 8 conversion. Right. Like, for as much feed as you put in, the more and the growth that you get out of them. I know it's a good ratio.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we've heard about rabbits is that they are really good. The ratios and whatever.
So I have a friend that when he was a kid, he and his family raised Cornish cross. I believe it was Cornish cross. And they let him get too big and to the point where they started eating each other. Which kind of grosses me out. I don't know if that's really a thing or not, if that was just a special circumstance, but they turned cannibal and
I've heard that too.
kill each other off.
That's scary.
Hickory Hill says they have a heart attack if they don't break their legs.
If
their legs don't break first. Wow. Wow. So getting started on homesteading says get Dirt Patch to come and she'll show him how to build a coop. We actually were going to go to her house and build a coop.
We were.
But we ended up building her that off-grid shower.
At least getting her started on it.
Yeah.
Helping her get started on it.
So we are doing tractors for meat birds, coop for layers. That's a great idea. It's only wasted vertically, same ground space, square footage.
That's a good point. But it's materials. It's more material.
But if we can get them like.
And our coop's elevated, so you don't have to bend over that much.
Really, you don't. The only time I don't like it is when we clean it out. Yeah. Honestly, that is the only time I don't like it. So Harshman Hills. Okay, completely random comment. My wife asked me if your oldest was a teenager or short adult.
I'm a teenager. I'm 13.
She's 13. She'll be 14 in 2 months. That's funny. And she's almost as tall as I am. So short adult. Are both nanny goats in
We
kids?
believe they are.
I think so. I've seen no other signs of them coming back into heat. So
that's why we shipped off Durango.
Yep. But he's just like 3 miles down the road. So if we needed his services again. But yeah, so we really think that they are both in kids. So we're thinking May for babies. So easier to clean. Yes, Chad, I agree. Not a fan of Cornish cross, but I prefer to raise white rocks. Okay, Grandpa's farm.
Let's look into those.
Okay, Wallace Alamode, I know someone that can help with building a shed.
I know someone who can too.
They helped us build the
same
coop.
Person.
They helped build the coop that we're currently using. They're good friends. So Jane says, hi, I like watching your family. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes, very much.
You know, when we first started, we were just like, who's going to want to watch us? So we love that you guys like to watch us.
We do.
Or do we?
We do.
Okay, so White House on the Hill is having a top 10 list for new channels under 1,000 subs. Nominate yourself or your faves. Awesome.
Wow, so top 10
lists for new
channels under 1,000 subscribers.
Nominate yourself or your faves.
There you go, guys. Head on over.
Head on over and nominate under 1,000. We will have to figure out our favorite under 1,000.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because sadly, but not sadly, we're over that threshold. But let's see. Ours were pasture raised and harvested before any health issues at 8 weeks. I cannot believe at 8 weeks you would have a chicken.
No, that's
that
crazy.
Just seems, I don't know.
At 6 weeks. At 6 weeks.
So, you live near Dirt Patch and aren't homesteading and others near you. It's neat that you can work. Yes, it is neat that we and I've projects together in the past. Nothing recently, but
we were friends with Art and Homesteading before YouTube, and so it's been fun to kind of do this YouTube adventure together and help each other out that way too.
That's awesome.
Okay, Chad, I'm with you. Cornish cross freaked me out. Me too. Kathy, yes. Emma, are you still collecting postcards?
I am. I'm very much collecting postcards.
Yes. You have an international audience.
Have you made a list of all the different places?
No.
You should make a list of every unique place you've got one from.
Unique or just different?
Like if you have multiple from one state.
Just.
Or one country. I don't know. You know
so
what I mean?
I could do like USA.
No. Like, well, like New Jersey, Missouri,
so like the different
and then Frankfurt, Germany, or make a list of everywhere you've got one from.
Okay.
And exclude doubles.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
So, and we could put that on Instagram, and you could show where you've gotten them from around the world. That'd be cool.
In fact, we could even put. You could put pins on the maps too, as you can say. Something like that. That'd be fun, just to track, so you can keep track.
I could get like a little tiny mini world map and put it on my corkboard.
Yeah.
Like after Christmas.
That's cool.
Maybe.
So Get Me to the Farm says, I nominated Mama Grows. That's awesome. We love Mama Grows. I don't know why I didn't think of that right off the top of my head. Mama Grows is awesome. We've collaborated with her a few times. She lives 3 hours south of us. We really love Mama Grows. You should check her out.
She's a lot of fun.
She is a lot. And she doesn't post every day because she's a mom and she's a lot going on, but she posts as much as she can. Okay, Avalon, I wanted to say, she says that's what we're still dealing with. Who's going to watch us? And I would say you got to just not worry about that. Don't you think?
Yeah.
You just have to put that out of your head.
There's a channel out there for everybody.
Yes.
and not everyone's gonna like your content, but someone will, multiple people will, and
I think if anything, you got to focus on your thumbnails. You got to focus on your, descriptions and your titles. Talk to the camera. Be interactive. Try to keep your content under 10 minutes.
yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that don't look at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
They look at some screen,
side screen,
or whatever.
Or like if they're using their phones and they've got it like on selfie.
Yeah. Just it's easy to do, but I like when someone's looking at something else and talking as if they're talking to me. I want to look at them, not they're off looking at something else. Anyway, blah blah blah.
And we were guilty of that in the beginning. So we're not trying to preach, just
Pet peeve,
yeah.
But
you gotta just go with it. So we'll check out your
we'll
channel.
Check out Avalon Acres.
Yes, we will. So let's see.
We're getting so far behind in comments.
I know. Hickory Hill says they do freaky birds. We butchered some in 2015 and they were gross, poopy, and you get the point. Awesome. Okay.
But we're not alone on that.
Yeah. So I have some for her. Wallace Alamos is to have some postcards. Thank you. Okay, spell check. Okay, on chicken coops, dirt is not that easy, but it is better on the back.
So give me to the farm, CZ Horses. They have a channel? Is that what I'm understanding?
I don't know. Do you guys have a channel?
Because they say, thank you, Evelyn, still working on content.
Oh,
Great content, great content, great content. Keep creating, it will build an audience. Right?
Yeah.
It's all about content, not
agree.
quality.
And we've struggled with that. We've well, we can't put anything out if it's not teaching something. If we're not Doug and Stacy, we can't teach something every time.
Dustin Rhodes,
yeah. And so it's just like, well, we can't put anything up because it's not, I don't know. But I just think do the best you can and just be interactive. And obviously you guys like what we're doing. We'd love any feedback though. What don't you like that we're doing?
Yeah.
Just be nice.
You're sick of the kid vlogs. Boy, we'd love to get rid of the kids.
Right.
Just joking.
So Bob says at a retirement complex nearby, they like to get together and watch Homesteaders on the community with Roku and gets YouTube. Old folks eat this stuff right up. That's awesome.
That's cool.
So do you need postcards from VA? Is that Virginia?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
She will take postcards
from Virginia, actually.
Oh, really?
No, Hickory Hill sent you. Aren't they from Virginia? No, they sent us a cool package, not any postcards.
Postcards from Virginia.
No, but Hickory Hill sent us. Oh, that's what I was thinking. My cute rag thing.
Yep.
Ciao. Yes, they sent us some and cool flat Stanley.
You're done with your drawing
So
on
they
your
sent us
coop?
some cool
All
stuff.
right, let's see what Missy drew here.
Oh, there's the first one.
Okay, so can I walk?
That's cool, Bob Hill.
Show this.
It's like
Okay,
not
explain it to
sideways,
me.
though. It's upside down. Yeah.
Bloop.
No, like that.
Okay.
That's what the front looks like.
Okay.
There's
So they
a
go. Where's the door they
chicken
go
door.
in? Right there.
And now this is the human door.
So
There
it's-
should be stairs. over
Okay. All
there. And then
right.
in here,
That's
this is-
inside.
this is where the doors is. And then
Okay.
there's a ramp that goes up here, and like
Okay.
that. And they go in there and that. Then there's a ladder climb
Hey,
up to a
Casey.
loft. Here's the next page.
A loft.
For
What's the
me.
loft floor? Oh wow.
Missy wants to be a chicken.
It's a loft for
So
me.
your bedroom's gonna be in the chicken coop. Okay.
Getting started on homesteading. That's awesome.
Heater.
That's
I got
cool.
my first thumbs down, so I guess I'm a YouTuber now.
Heater. It has a heater, a desk, a chair, 3 windows, a shelf, a rug, a door.
That's awesome,
and
Missy.
Thank you,
A box.
Grandpa's Farm. So if you guys have a channel and you comment on our vlog, please say we have a channel. I won't see that as annoying. I would really like to know you have a channel so I can
Yeah.
check you out.
Yeah.
So just say we have a channel or whatever you want to say. Let me know. Thank you, Cases. Are you kidding? Your channel's awesome. That's right. Every channel I watch has kids in them. Oh, that's great, Jean. When I'm sitting here sweating, you look you lot are huddled up and it's snowing. Right. We would like to get some snow though. It's been kind of missing. Does she need Ohio? Do you need Ohio?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
She needs Ohio.
She needs Washington.
No, I have Washington.
She needs China.
They must not have liked coon hunting stories. That's
Florida,
awesome.
Maine.
CZ horses. That's awesome. Coon stories. That reminds me of Where the Red Fern Grows. We watched that a lot when I was
Yeah.
growing up.
I've
Let's see.
You've never
Springfield.
seen it? We'll have to watch that.
Yes.
We recently just watched
Karate
Karate Kid.
Kid.
with the
Because
kids.
Sam is doing karate.
First thing that we hear is this is such an 80s movie,
It's got 80s music.
which I thought was funny. But yes,
Thank
it
you,
is an 80s
creating
movie.
essence. So they'll find some Virginia postcards.
I think that's cool.
That's funny.
The 1870s Homestead, we have a channel.
Let me
Awesome.
say
We'll
that
go check
again.
you out.
Yes.
Missy, write it
Oh, we didn't
down.
write this down. Okay, so in the live stream below, can you just comment?
in the
We have a channel. Like in the comments below this live stream, can
After
you
it
say
posts?
we have a channel? That way we can go because we can try to
Well,
write
and
them
anybody
down.
that watches this will
Yeah, so if you
look at
have
the
a
comments below
channel,
and check out the channels.
let us know.
Like Essential Mountain Homesteading, I don't know if they're still on. I'm shouting them out. They have a channel. I just watched a cool video where they were trying to get this huge trailer up some road that was snowpacked or something, and he had to grab his little excavator and like slowly drag it up the hill. It was I don't know, entertaining for me.
I love,
liked
and
it.
Josh has such a great personality.
He
I
does.
really, really like him.
They're fun to watch.
They're
They don't post every day, but they post often.
yes. So let's see. I
So we'll try to
lost
find time to
steam.
watch your channels, and if we like you, we'll say something.
Well, we'll try and say something anyway.
If we don't, sorry.
Hi. Island Exotic Homestead. I think I remember watching you guys. Don't you have like pigs and stuff?
They're from like Ireland.
I don't
Yeah, aren't you from
recognize them.
Ireland?
I saw the sheep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
think we remember.
That's kind of cool.
Great Larry Adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
watched some of yours in the beginning. I am not a great YouTube
Should I
watcher.
write it
I
down?
struggle. Bubba
Creating
says,
essence.
"Yo, hey, Bubba from Mama Grows." Well, her husband. Yo, I like Bubba. Okay, so Missy's wanting me to scroll up in the comments, but I can't because we got to keep going. So if you have a channel, please.
We're not gonna close this, Missy. We'll
Yeah,
get it.
we'll
at the
get it.
end.
We'll get it.
Don't
Hey,
worry about it,
Danielle
Missy.
from
Just sit down.
Duckhead. Awesome. Oh, I live in Amish country, says Avalon. Okay, she'll send some from Ohio. Awesome.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, do I have a postcard for you? My favorite creature here in Washington State. Ooh, Tammy, that sounds interesting.
So,
Are we getting
we
caught up?
talked about we talked about our disagreements, but I wanted
Yes.
to talk about when homesteaders that are different
Oh, Grizz!
homesteaders
Hello.
disagree.
I'm here listening, but won't be able to text. So
Oh,
y'all
hey,
better
Grizz, we haven't
get
seen
it
you for a
thumbs up.
while.
I know.
Thanks
Good
for
to
joining.
see you, Grizz.
Awesome Roots. Glad you're here.
Awesome. Getting started has a hater comment. I had a comment where somebody said I needed to do a chemical peel on my damaged skin and major low light.
And serious low lights.
Serious low
To
light.
her hair.
So to my hair. So I responded. I says, well, I'll add it to the list for when I win the lottery. So yeah. Hey, Wholesome Root. Sorry you can't stay. That is just fine. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I'll give you back the
Well, I was gonna say we haven't had any real experiences with where we disagree with other homesteaders face to face because we only really met like Art and Homesteading, Dirt Patch. Who else have we met face to face? That's it, right?
No, nonetheless, off grid. They don't vlog anymore, I don't think. We met when in Idaho. When in Idaho came over.
When in Idaho.
When in
I wasn't
Idaho.
for that, but anyway,
Mama
but there are
Grows.
other channels out there that we watch that are
Hey, Art
homesteaders,
Homesteading's in
which
the
I
house.
disagree with.
Hi. We disagree.
I don't
with
want to
Art
name
Homesteading.
names, but everybody has an opinion on what homesteading is. Modern homesteading, because let's face it, homesteading, if you go back to its origins, it doesn't happen anymore. The government doesn't say, here's a big plot of land, live off of it. You know, so we do the best we can in our modern times, but there are big disagreements on what homesteading is and who's a homesteader, and there are channels out there that are vocal about putting down people that they don't think are homesteaders, that claim to be homesteaders. You know what? That's where I disagree. I'm like, if you feel like a homesteader, call yourself a
Be a
homesteader.
homesteader.
You know, if you're growing a plant in your apartment, whatever.
Oh, Red Poppy. He was one of the first YouTubers we met.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So sorry, Red Poppy Ranch.
Red Poppy Ranch.
I was super surprised to see his son because he was in one of my classes at school before we did homeschool.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red.
Oh wow.
So Avalon Acres says, I had a comment that said my video I got skills were horrible. The guy wanted to die after watching.
Well, that's too bad for them.
We had a horrible man that gave us horrible, about us not being homesteaders. So, like Jonah's saying, who's to say if you're a homesteader or not?
I don't know. Labels, right?
Yes, labels. Rose, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. She's having some feline problems. And so she's asking for help in the chat of who might be able to help. So,
if it's a cat, you should kill it. That's fine.
What?
she's going to smack you.
What?
I said if it's a cat, kill it. Cats, I hate cats.
Oh.
And I'm teasing. Don't kill the cat, but get rid of it somehow.
I'm sorry, Rose. Oh, indoor only cat.
Wrong
I'm
person to
sorry.
talk to right now.
So, let's see. Cat and cooking. Oh, help me with that. Cat and cooking mamas, right?
Homestead.
Growing plants, raising chickens, making herbal medicine, and saving money by couponing and pay down debt, trying to go off grid. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Right on, Jonas. Don't encourage him, Howard. Noah's Ark. I don't care if someone's a homesteader or not. Jonah, he might be dying. So be sensitive.
I'm sorry, Rose. If that's the case, I am truly sorry. If you care about it and it's dying, I'm sorry. I feel for you.
Jonah just moved up. You guys, stop it. Jonah just moved up the respect ladder.
I hope it's not dying. That sucks.
Rose, I'm sorry. Hey, Grandpa's Farm. No, I already said hi to Grandpa's Farm. That was Grizz saying, hey, Grandpa's Farm. We have pot up.
Oh, to the chat.
Whoa.
Yay.
Whoa.
It only took you 37 minutes.
I know. Rose, good luck. Good luck. I'll talk to you after. You're amazing. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Rose,
Thanks
good
for
luck.
coming in.
We will say a prayer.
Yes, we will.
Honestly.
Let's see. I'm not going to say anything when the animals suffer. I know. That was a bad joke. Let's see if anyone helps find me on Facebook. So yeah,
You know, I work with this lady, a big cat lover. I mean, this lady,
Jonah's working hard for some thumbs down tonight.
she has several cats. She's a great person. I disagree with her, and she disagrees with me on a lot of things, but she's a great person. And anyway, some of her cats, she gives them insulin shots because one's a diabetic, which I didn't think was a thing for cats. She's got urns from previous cats. She loves cats, and she's a great person.
And so she's got her cat family, and I think that's sweet.
It is sweet.
It's not for you, but it is for
They
her,
are
right?
her children. She has no children. She never married. She's not that old.
And we used to have a cat, and we sure really loved her. I mean, there were some issues with her, but we were sad that she ran away. And
Hell, we have bobcats. You have bobcats? I want a bobcat. Maybe I don't want a bobcat.
No, that would be, we worry about the cat killing our 8-pound dog. Bobcat, that sounds cool. I could get my, I would love to have.
I want a pet bobcat.
Avalon Acres has 7 cats.
Wow.
Get a wall map and pin the places you've got one from. That's a great idea, Chad. Noah's Ark has 2 cats. Wholesome Roots for now. Grace says all you can do is let the cat know you're there, and if it's right. So Hickory Hill, I think she was just leaving the live stream because of the sad negativity on her cat suffering. So so I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
Creating Essence. My husband loves cats. We have 6 cats because of him. I love them, but I may lose my mind. Let's see. I can say we have a cat farm. 20 plus cats. Wow.
Robin.
Robin from a good family. They have 2 dogs. Quite a bit, and I've always seen her. Yeah, she has 2 dogs. Robin from McCree family. I was just like, you have dogs? Anyway, it was interesting.
I did not.
My cat was running the can opener tonight. I'm not sure I know what that means. Is that like the loud noise they make? Maybe.
That's interesting.
Maybe. So, awesome. Anything you guys would like? Any topics you'd like to talk about?
Well, what else have we
want to talk
disagreed
about?
on
Yeah.
regarding the homestead?
So,
On the colors of the
You-
I didn't want to get goats initially.
no, I really had to talk him into that.
How did you talk me into that?
I kept begging.
You kept begging.
No, I think, well, so they, with Julie from Dirt Patch, I mean, we were like, we just can't afford it. We can't afford it. And then she offered us with an offer that we couldn't refuse. And he's like, okay, fine, let's do it. And so I think I just kept, I don't know. Why did you say yes?
Well, it just sounded like I didn't want to be the typical homesteader, or let's get goats and have hopes and chattel about goats. And so that was my big thing. And once I realized that's what I was saying no to, I thought, well, that's dumb, because there's these health benefits that we could get from it for the milk for you, and it would be a great animal husbandry experience. And we had this opportunity to get some good goats from a reliable source, and so that's when I was like, it doesn't make sense anymore for me to be on the downside of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Didn't you not want to be tied down either?
no.
So he was concerned about being tied down to the milking.
And mostly concerned because I knew that you would have to carry that burden, where I can't, with my job, I couldn't be, yes, I'm going to be available every morning and every night. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I didn't want to throw that on you, but
yeah.
when I realized your commitment on that took care of that concern. So.
And we have a great community around us. The lady that bought Durango, she has goats as well, and we've both committed to each other that we can help milk if needed. Our friends at Art and Homesteading, they have a cow, they know how to milk that, and they're so busy. We hate to, but we do have people that are willing to help us, if we did need to be somewhere that we couldn't milk. So that's good. So Dragonfly Acres says the cats keep rats out of my feed, so they serve some purpose. And our dog is an amazing mouser. So he's really good at it.
The first time we moved here, the cat brought a mouse inside the house.
An alive mouse.
Yeah, we did have a cat when we moved here.
Oh,
We've
Grizz.
talked about that before.
Yes, he says, I think I need to check my meds. Something is wrong. I didn't tell her to pack the cat on dry ice and ship it to me.
Oh boy.
So the goats grew on him. I think Jonah
Yeah.
likes the goats more than he would like to say he does.
No, I don't. I love the goats. I think I've admitted that on
Yes,
camera.
yeah.
No, goats we have are awesome.
And they've taken my heart a lot faster than I thought they would. I really just love them. And they're cute little things they do. When I'm milking and I'm sitting on my little bench, when I'm done, Apple will just nudge me in the back, like, come on, give me my treats. And so their personalities are just so fun. And I'm
They are.
grateful to Julie at Dirt Patch that we were able to work out a deal that we could get them. So let's see. Creating. If I've missed anything, I'm sorry. Ask again or something. Outdoor cats are trouble everywhere. They get a lot of songbird. And there are so many feral cats out here. So many.
There are.
We caught a huge cat in a snare.
That was an accidental catching.
Well, yeah.
That was, yes.
And we caught a cat in a live trap.
Okay, so Avalon, yeah, in our live trap, we caught a cat. We're going to get goats and pigs this year. We've only had chickens, turkeys, and rabbits so far. That's awesome. We have the chickens, the turkeys, and the rabbits, and now the goats. So
And we've had pigs.
and we've had
And then the
pigs.
next one we're getting is a horse.
We hope so. We
And
hope
then the
so.
next one we're getting is
Oh, Island Exotics. Outdoor cats have a fun time killing my ducks and ducklings. I know Art and Homesteading has had a really hard time.
With dogs.
Oh, with cats.
Yeah, they
With
had
cats?
they had cats last year. had cats last year
They had cats
that
last year.
took down their chickens.
Oh. Really?
Sorry.
Are you sure?
I
I always thought it was ducks and
No,
starving
it
dogs.
was cats. I'm homesteading. Are you in here? It was cats. Rose, I just thought that was funny out of Grizz's humor, not out of an actual thing that was happening. Or Grizz always is talking about, you know, doing things to cats that we know is not true. So it was just funny out of Grizz humor, not out of actual humor. So I'm sorry. I feel like we're digging ourselves into a pit.
Rose, really, I don't want to see your cat die. And I don't care for cats, but that doesn't mean I want to see any cat die in any way. So I apologize if we've offended you in any way. I'm truly sorry. And I hope the best for your cat. So please don't take offense to that. Or anybody here on the live stream for that matter.
Don't hit me.
The life of an animal of any animal is precious, and I don't want to see anything die unnecessarily, especially a pet.
Yeah.
So
I really hope that you can find some help for your sweet
grief
cat.
on any level is a serious thing, and I take it serious. So
yeah.
I'm sorry if we made light of something that is precious to you.
So let's see. Bob says, years ago, our cat caught mice in the house, took them into the bathtub to play with them, and ultimately ate them. So, if it's going to be anywhere, the bathtub's a good place for it to be. So that's great. Chad says, you guys are great. Love that you guys just put out information. So many channels constantly tried pushing products lately. Thanks, Chad. There is a balance for sure. And we try to be, we have been approached with different products to promote them, and I think some of that is appropriate, but I agree if it's always being pushed, that can be annoying.
That's a turn off, sure.
Yeah, so we try to have a balance.
No, I don't need to.
So let's see, Tina and I have disagreed on many things, but it often creates more thoughts and solutions. That's true. If you're able to consult with one another and talk about, okay, I don't want this chicken coop, but you want this chicken coop, let's meet in the middle. And then Missy creates fun things. Oh, I was gonna say we got this really fun book in our PO box today, and I don't know from who or from what. So thank you. I've never heard of this.
Oh, that's cool.
But speaking of cats, that's awesome. Randy Bamboo. I was gonna say that in the beginning of the live. I don't know who sent that to us. There was no note. It was from Amazon.
Hilarious.
And that's really fun. So thank you. We love getting things in our PO box. Let's see. I came back to ask June to check her Facebook messages, and here you read that. And I'm sorry, Rose. It was just out of Grizz humor. Tammy, goat issues here on our 90% wooded 10 acres. I want one to help clear the underbrush and start my own rent a goat business. Yes or no?
I don't know.
Tammy, that's awesome. And Rose, I wish she was in here to kind of help you with that. She has talked about that recently. Goats they're more sensitive than, you have to be a little bit careful with their parasite loads. And there's so many things I'm learning from Rose about goats. If they're dairy goats, I would not recommend that at all.
Oh, interesting.
If they're just a regular goat, just for clearing brush, then I think that's a really great idea. But you've got to go into it. Dairy goats are very expensive, and so I wouldn't. If an animal is special, and you don't want to throw one away, obviously. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but if you have a really expensive goat, you don't want to risk putting it on somebody else's property and where it might pick up something. Yeah. But if it's a goat that you're okay with, if you do lose, not okay, you know what I'm saying. So you just have to weigh your pros and cons and be okay that you may lose that animal. So I would just look into something like that. Of course,
you love the animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I said, I wish that give more info on that. But that's right there. Okay.
We're behind here.
Yes, we're behind. I'm sorry. Wholesome. So let's see. It's a good mouser, but keeps eating the chicken next door. Oh, dang it. Our dog has eaten many chickens in his day.
It's taken many years for him to get to the point where he doesn't go out and eat our chickens
Yes.
anymore.
And he'll get them if they're a certain size. Like when they're small, he'll still get them.
He'll still get them.
But if they're older, he'll leave them alone. Yeah, Art and Homesteading, they only have two ducks left.
God.
But
They have like 11 ducks.
Really?
I know. I think they thought an owl or something has gotten them. But I think it was last year. Trent had a whole bunch of cats living in their barn.
I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that they lost them. I thought they were dogs, no skunks.
Oh, great. Green Gables. She's wearing the fingers gloves she won. She loves them. It's great.
Oh, cool.
My chickens eat mice. Ours do too. They love them. They chase them around. It's hilarious. Let's see. No more free range ducks here. That's hard. We're really not sure what's killing our ducks, right? So I don't think that's a cat, but they're chickens, right? Art and Homesteading, wasn't it your chickens that was getting eaten by cats? Let's see. Getting started on homesteading. It's time to cook the cornbread. Yum.
Yeah.
Let's see. My friend has a large dairy farm and has about 50 cats in the barns because they keep the rodents under control. That's awesome.
They do a good job of. And we have a lot of feral cats, like we mentioned, but do keep rodents under control around.
Yes, and we actually built an owl box to help with that too, to try and attract an owl that might
Because we have lots of mold.
the rodents. Nita Chicago. I'm guessing that is a postcard. Yes.
Yeah.
Except for spiders, I want them to die. Yes, Grandpa's fine. So everybody's trying to show Rose some love.
A shirt on.
And I'm thinking
Where's
that
your shirt, Sarah?
she's probably not in the room anymore. A few terrier dogs can be more beneficial than cats. I want to nuke spiders from space. Let's see. If I've missed your comment, I'm so sorry. Let's see. My chickens are better mousers than anyone. That's awesome. Let's see. Thinking of starting a channel. Hefty Urban Homesteader.
Cool.
Nice.
Do it.
Let us know if you do.
Stop thinking and start doing.
Are chickens reliable mousers? I wouldn't say that they're reliable, but they are opportunists and they will get one if they can. But they're not like super ninja chickens. At least ours haven't been.
Flying BS Farm said that hers are great mousers. So, but I mean, we've seen plenty of chickens get a mouse.
Yes,
in the past. So.
Yeah. In fact, I found one in the feed and I went and dumped it.
Sam, you need to get dressed.
So I threw it out there, and the chickens sure made good work of that. Anyways, so let's see. Are we almost caught up again? They will eat anything they can get in their mouth. Our chickens caught any mouse that would show up. That's awesome. Avalon Acres. They're as long as they can see them.
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay. Right.
I wouldn't say they're mouse hunters.
Hey,
but,
Angie's.
You know.
They said
Skunk.
skunks.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. It was
No,
skunks.
I swear it was cats.
It was
think
skunks.
A coon.
I remember skunks,
Mm,
mink, and raccoons.
yeah.
Anyway.
We've had a problem with owls eating our chickens, but the owls will eat the chickens, then get stuck in the netting. Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, that's not cool.
Hey, from Chile. Did I read that? No, to family. Hello. I was like, they're not from Chile. Chile, Ohio.
Welcome to family.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
They have a channel.
Yes, they have a channel. Earlier we were discussing who has channels in here and who doesn't. That's what that was about.
And that we didn't know
Thanks,
who
Angie.
on the live chat had or had not a channel.
Yes. So for anybody else coming in, if you have a channel, below we
Shout
have
out.
a channel.
No shame.
Yes. Let's see. Our chicks and chickens have been hunted by dogs and mink. Also, our number of ducks keep going down. Could be mink, dogs, or owls.
Cats haven't eaten their animals. It's only been
Not cats.
We'll fight about that later. Oh, and skunk. Mink will take out every bird you own. I know, right? Island Exotics, they had a mink and it was coming back every day. And so we sent them over one of our live traps and they caught it.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of mink farms in the area. So they escape and they wreak havoc. Let's see. Minks are awful. There's a video of one going after a swan. That's terrible. Gotta go, kids. Thanks for that. Thanks, Grandpa's Farm. Thank you.
Yes. Have a good night.
Dragonfly Acres asks,
where's the first place you want to go visit?
Paris.
Paris.
Why Paris?
Because it's beautiful there, and I want to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Thanks for coming flying via
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, but Paris is Paris, and I want to go to France. And landmarks I want to go to.
Like what?
Yeah, that would
Like
be fun.
there, I don't remember what it was called. Oh, Pont Alexander III. It's lamps. They're from Cuba Lost Cities. So if you read that, you'll know what that means.
Oh,
So
Tina wants to go there, so you guys can go together.
But that's where I want to go first. And
I
then
want to go there.
Scotland is so pretty. I would like to visit
I would-
Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah, all of Europe.
has beautiful castles and stuff.
I
That'd
want
be
to
a lot
go
of
to
fun.
Europe.
You know, Liz Zorab did a blog. Where was it?
Tintern Abbey.
Tintern Abbey. You guys should check that out. It was
so cool.
beautiful. Liz Zorab. It's a channel. She's in the UK. She just did one on the Tintern Abbey. I think it came out today.
Oh, fun.
Beautiful vlog.
I'll have to watch that.
Beautiful vlog. My girl's back. I'm gonna get in trouble. You're singing a song. Sha-na-na-na, girlfriend's back. Grace, you're awesome. Me and Emma are going to Paris and staying forever, says Lizzie. No.
Yes, we're totally staying forever, Lizzie.
Oh, thanks, Angie's. They love today's vlog. Thank you.
Oh,
the
thank
kids
you.
are so fun.
They had fun with it.
They did. Emma wished she could have done more, but she lost lighting. Anyway, Emma learned French online. She prepared for Paris. So, Bob, that puts a new discussion in. She really wants to learn French. I think that she.
I learned Spanish.
I would like her to learn Spanish first. There are a lot of Hispanics in the area. I think it would be a great skill to learn. How it's a more usable skill. And
Yeah.
then I would like her to learn French because I've heard it's easier to learn a second language after you've learned it
Right.
first. So I think as a more functional, as a more, I don't know, I think she should learn Spanish first, but maybe that's a jerk mom of me. Tell me what you think. I have relatives in Scotland, says Noah's Ark. That's awesome. Let's see, they get married in their kilts. That is so cool. Let's see. Yes, we are, Lizzie. I had a cat that lived to 19 with 0 vet visits. We'll never get another one. Wow,
Aw.
Chad. Wow, why won't you get another one? Let's see. I've been to Scotland, England. It is nice, but go visit in summer. Great to know, Island. Thank you, Island Exotics. Philip's learning French. So yes, Emma would really like to do that. I'm a brat mom, so I don't know. That's not set in stone. That's just kind of what I'm feeling.
Right.
So Green Gables and learning American Sign Language. That's really cool. For coming, go finish your dinner. What's better, love or function? French. That's true. I mean, if she's gonna, you know, I don't want to squelch a love for something.
Well, if she can learn Spanish, then she'll be able to learn French.
That's right. She'll have a better gung-ho to learn Spanish.
Joe learned German before he learned.
I'm not Joe's mom.
Joe.
Your brother.
Oh. I didn't know Joe knew German.
Yeah, he took German instead of driver's ed.
Really?
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's so fun, Tammy. Thank you. She says, Emma, I'll see if my daughter can send a card from Germany. She loves living the European way of life. My gosh darn grandbaby is there. See, that's why she can't go. She'll never come back.
Mommy, can I have a nighttime snack?
Can you have a nighttime snack? Not right now. Let's see. Laura says, Trisha, I tried that with my girls. They don't have any interest, and I have done fabulous with French. Awesome. I took French in high school and never used it. See?
I will use French. I will talk in French all the
Can I
time.
have a hot dog one?
Not right now.
And I'll say, what?
I'll talk in French, and then at the cashier.
You're not helping
What?
your cause.
Rob says, how close is Sarah to finalizing her plans to overthrow your homestead?
I don't know,
It
but
looks like she has the dog on her
some
side and
days
is working on it.
she's pretty close.
I know. Spanish is a great stepping stone, but study what you have an interest in.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Mommy.
Sarah.
Emma,
Yeah.
Sarah.
what?
Oh.
It's not right.
Oh
now.
wow, that's a good idea.
What?
She said, Emma, you should have a live chat to learn more from others' experience. My daughter moved to Germany on coffee house tips saved under her mattress.
Wow.
That's what I
awesome.
want to do. I want to get a job somewhere and then
Tammy,
take my
don't
money.
encourage her.
That's just what I was. That you told me to save my money so I could travel.
I did tell her
'Cause
that.
I said I probably will never get to because I probably don't have money.
And
You
I
said,
told
save
her,
your money.
save your money. I told her maybe she could be a nanny and travel with the rich and famous. And travel the world. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It is. And you can get lots of money.
That's awesome, Mary. She took Spanish in high school. I've used it the past 35 years. Let's see. I'm learning French, and knowing that makes Spanish a lot easier. The languages are very similar.
Easy.
I didn't think that would be. That's
Interesting.
interesting.
Good to know.
My son wears a kilt, and he's getting married this September, and his baby boy will be over a year old, and he's going to have a baby kilt on at the wedding. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that's so cute. We're losing Jonah. Chad says, I wish I had land for cows. You know, we really enjoyed the 2 cows we had. I don't know that we'll do cows again, though.
I'm not ruling it out, but
Okay.
it won't be anytime soon.
You know, and
I
now
like
that we have the goats, it could be really cool to do another bottle calf and use the goat's milk
Yeah.
to raise it instead of the formula.
Yeah.
That would be really,
Exactly.
really cool. Let's see. Dragonfly Acres been to 46 countries. I will encourage you. You will never forget your travels. And I would love for her to travel. I just want her to come back.
Yeah.
So she can travel all day long. I just want her back. Let's see. If she goes to Canada, she should know French. And I agree with that, Laura.
Because in Canada, that's what they mainly speak.
Is it?
Yeah. There's a big.
Is it what they mainly speak, or is it just
There's
it's a
a big-
required language?
No, there's a big chunk of Canada that speaks French.
Interesting.
Ontario, I want to
Okay.
say.
All right.
Ontario
Awesome.
speaks
Awesome.
French.
Awesome. Just keep the homestead going. Right. Thank you, the cases. Well, we are at an hour and
We
1
are.
minute. So, thanks for coming along today with us on this crazy adventure.
Hopefully, we didn't offend too many people
I
with my cat
know.
lightheartedness. I feel like we've upset Rose. So.
Yeah, we'll try and make some amends there. Avalon says, hubby
Good
wanted
discussion.
cow, but we only have 3 acres. I'm not sure we would have enough because I'd want it to be grass fed.
Yeah.
No, they are French, they're saying. So, do you know, can you speak on that?
I
You've
don't
talked to a
know.
lot of cattle people.
I don't think it takes 3 acres to raise a cow. And I don't know how much of your 3 acres you can grow grass on, but yeah, it's definitely a concern. So.
Well, guys, thank you for visiting with us tonight.
Yeah. Thanks
And,
for joining us.
What's your email? What's my email? What is it? jonahandtrish@mail.com.
TRISHA. We'll leave it in the comments. So if you're a channel that if you have a YouTube channel, after this video, post your shout out in the comments below. For anyone watching later, they can check out the channels.
Yes. Does somebody have
There.
the flu and I missed it? I'm sorry, whoever's sick.
Thanks for joining us. Hopefully we will see you next week.
Yes.
And everyone have a good evening, day, whenever you're watching.